of the things that was definitely high up on our to-do list on our last trip to Mammoth was to visit Devil's Postpile. If you want to check out Devil's Postpile for yourself, you need to get there really early, and this is for several reasons. The first reason is that if you get there before park employees, you don't have to pay to get in, and who doesn't like to save $10? And the second reason is that the parking lot fills up super fast. There were plenty of spaces when we got there, but by the time we finished the hike, the parking lot was an absolute circus. The hike to Devil's Postpile itself is super easy and only about a mile round trip. If you are going to just the lower Devil's Postpile, the trail is an out and back with hardly any elevation gain at all. But if you go up to the top of the postpile, the trail becomes a loop that circles back by the lower viewing area. You're going to climb about 182 feet to the top of the postpile and about 260 feet overall. It's well worth it in our opinion to be able to stand on and check out the unique symmetrical shapes of the basalt columns. On the trail you will come to the split that takes you up to the top just before you reach Devil's Postpile. We skipped by it because we wanted to see Devil's Postpile while it was still bathed in that beautiful morning light. Devil's Postpile definitely did not disappoint. It's one of those spots that's hard to do justice with video or pictures. It was so cool to get to see the size of the fallen columns up close. These things are huge. And it is also quite mind-boggling to see just how perfectly they're shaped. It was pretty wild to think that these are all completely formed by nature. After about 15 minutes of taking pictures and exploring the area, we decided to head towards the top. We had hiked to Duck Lake the day before, so our legs were pretty tired, but these stairs were still totally doable. Soon enough, we had reached the top of the columns. You could see them all stacked up, just waiting for their turn to be in the front row. Please be careful if you come up to the top because the columns have almost a polished finish and the top is really rounded off. You could slip if you get too close to the edge. From here you can either loop around and head back to the car or you can continue on to Rainbow Falls, which is what we did. Stay tuned because we'll have the video, article, and all the information about that coming out next week. If you enjoy our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when we make new videos. Check us out over on Instagram at thatadventurelife_official for all the information on Devil's Postpile and other awesome things to do in and around Mammoth. Head on over to thatadventurelife.com.